sleep. They know they're gonna rob. So I wanna finish. Yo, we mobbing. Niggas on the jobs, I'm officials and slobbing. ODT like everybody out here. It's like everybody out here. They just see to the streets and they ain't that it's noggin. This is real life, it ain't no fault to logging. Here's the warrior from the chorus projects. A dog eat dog, cause in a mind that's logic. I rock doing this game to my name, that's profit. A shot to the face, no pain, that's my shit. Through these years, I swear I would've changed this shit. My man's just sick on what my enemies are saying, kid. Everything on sight, whether the bus or train, kid.
Oh my God. Thanks. Oh my God. Thanks so far. We niggas got shit heard before. What you don't believe it, pussy comes one more. No spilled milk on my floor. Let me break it down to your ass just once more. Time, seconds, minutes, hours, so devout.
Hey, yo. Yo, man.
It's that fire for you.
Yo, man.
Year 2030.
Listen to seasons from these problems. Reach and reach me from the streets to see some around. But we feel asleep, they know that. So I wanna finish yo, hey yo, we mobbing. Niggas on the jobs, I'm officials and slobbing. ODT like everybody out here. It's like everybody out here. They just see to the streets and they ain't that it's noggin. This is real life, it ain't no fault to logging. Here's the warrior from the chorus projects. A dog eat dog, cause in a mind that's logic. I rock doing this game to my name, that's nothing. A shot to the face, no pain, that's my shit. Through these years, I swear I would've changed this shit. My man's just sick on what my enemies are saying, kid. Everything on sight, whether the bus or train, kid.
Oh my God. Thanks so far. Oh my God. Thanks so far. We niggas got shit you never heard before. What you don't believe it, pussy comes one more. No spilled milk on my floor. Let me break it down to your ass just once more. Time, seconds, minutes, hours, so devour. Hop the stars, backyard, farmers, see devour. This ain't yours, bitch. It's ours. Oh my God. They so fine. Oh my God. They so fine.
Who wanted with Ayo? Yeah, braving up the lineup to try to go first. Yeah, out of precaution, yeah, we sparking. Just know the first I hit you with, just don't hurt. That cocky bullshit won't work. Jump up in the ring to doom. If these niggas animals, I'ma run the kingdom soon. You know I rap about my real life. Cause shit, if it ain't real, it ain't gon' feel right. You know the hood fuck with me publicly, they got love of me, smoking the Dutch of weed. Yeah, you approach us, pull up to your yard, you think you hard? Man, I have them scattered like roaches. You don't know us, but we highly in demand. Too slow, we just moving too fast. Understand the chain of command. You can help off the time. I'm the champ, you gotta be, I got the belt on the line. Let's go.
Yeah. The Emperials.
Stand up. Chain swinging like kids at monkey bars. I got baddies on my body. Give me not to fuck. The bricks to your face, burn to your broad. Now control dropping, hands bopping, no stopping. To my kids do a backstroke, sliding down her backstroke. Put up in a hoop legend, Earl Man and Ghost. I posted outside like Johnny Pumps and Stop Sign. Taliban's and stands. Pulling up from Maryland in a caravan with new toys and sets out. Not the ones you give the kids, it's the ones you put a clip in and blow somebody's chest out. Live life, F being stressed out. Every day I wake up is a fresh count. Cause you don't know how much time you have living. So make the best life at the time that was skips. Some do it clean and some do it dirty. We all in this money, grinding for this money. Brooklyn, home of the corpse, when niggas get shot, locked down, murdered orphan. Home of the body bag, get caught capping, end up in a body bag. Brooklyn, home of the corpse, when niggas get shot, locked down, and murdered orphan. Home of the body bag, get caught capping, end up in a body bag. Brooklyn, home of the corpse, when niggas get shot, locked down, murdered orphan. Home of the body bag, get caught capping, end up in a body bag.
I fight, hustling, drugs, opponents until the night. Tangled up over a balcony like the nails on ice. Playing with the real, got uninvited guests in your face. Those like flash pads, some level where we know what we can. Look at my work at the verse, I say how the body won't fall. Equivalent to the microdosage of my full casket. Caught the Holy Ghost in the lobby of a future host. Gotta be cool to roll with the hobby. My man by me, don't try me and get try me. Pop the rolls on your tombstone yellow, 10 timing. You get the turn on your back on flight down and got that sitting up on the front line, right, crying. Standing with the hammer, say I got the hand of God. Easy, that's my ABC. I'm dancing with the stars. I got dancers in the dark. Burn our name like what's the park. Respect from the kids that we step up above this summer. Yeah. Like diamond. What up, Buck? Yeah.
Yeah. Are you ready for this one? You like this? Yeah. The magistrate. I bear my scars and the stars of my name. I had no fear about fall. I dropped tears through the years for all of my pain. I got part, I get high, I'm back this way. I bear my scars and the stars of my name. I had no fear about fall. I dropped tears through the years for all of my life. I got part, I get high, I'm back this way. Yeah. I'm back this time. I'm back this time. Yeah. I'm back this time. I'm back this time. Been getting into when the heart was spinning. So your ass get blocked, mind your business. Claiming that you smoke control, good ass citizen. Ran around with dudes making jokes like killing. I don't do a lot of talking. The place you can control, man. Amazing, it's crazy. I was just ill, man. It was lazy, it's crazy. It was shaking like well did. It was tasty. You better like Neil did. Crazy, don't embrace me, I'll cut you like Neil did. They raised me to debate you, they break you like Neil did. The face you and break, you were quick in the stuff in. I look this in the face and I tell them what I did. I clap in the face and we don't care about the kids. We families in the wars, we go hoods and what we did. They never gave a what until we get a cut. Facts on the wall. They never gave a what. They never gave a what until we gave a cut. Yeah, facts. Yeah, I bear myself to the stars, I'm following my thing. Hey yo, get ready up.
Hey yo, I'm posted up with up when I'm riding through your hood. Got my G past on back, so you know that I'm good. Yeah, I train at the hardest dungeons, and I'm looking your way. I'm thinking about starting something. Yeah, we roll out. I'ma need you to move, bitch. Disturbing the peace, shit. Hey yo, I'm posted up with up when I'm riding through your hood. Got my G past on back, so you know that I'm good. Yeah, I train at the hardest dungeons, and I'm looking your way. I'm thinking starting something. Yeah, we roll out. I'ma need you to move, bitch. Disturbing the peace, shit about to get ludicrous. We ain't new to this. This our rise and rap. Your man say something, well I got guys for that. It's a surprise attack. Hit you with that white drama, angrier than the black mama. Combined with the black mama, sour face. Hit you with that mama plate. It's the hottest space. Oh, I gotta, so you know I gotta get it, gotta get it. It's the birth of an empire, ain't no way to keep it hidden. It's the birth of an empire, now it's time to take a video. It's the birth of an empire, now I gotta go get it. Now I gotta go get it, yeah, it's time to go get it. It's the birth of an empire, ain't no way to keep it hidden. It's the birth of an empire, now it's time to take a video. It's the birth of an empire, now I gotta go get it. Yeah, I gotta go get it, now it's all. to the newest edition. Who is winning? I'm on your coolest decisions. I feel like Mike when he picked up the knife that first night. I brushed up my haters and I took my first fight. That's how I play with the team, trying to pick the scheme. It don't matter how I start, all I'm hitting is green. The empire rise, it was finally time. And I turned and I took a couple souls to the dark side. It's a dark time, but tell me what the payment hate. Hating the thing, but greatness of weight. And it's a game, walking through my soldiers to my team. Winning the championship with the team. And my dream, gotta get it, gotta get it. It's the birth of the empire, ain't no way to fix it. It's the birth of the empire, now it's time to take the deal. It's the birth of the empire, now I gotta go get it. Now I gotta go get it, yeah.
I'm from a different era. Used to all this pump fake. I'm from a different era. Used to all this pump fake.
I apologize to my guys for being too high, but they know, man, I got that heat like Dubai. I fucked up, but I'ma get back like that. Mellow, boy, hot man. Now I'm back on track. Show my best, not to do that rag on. I'm already killing them, my raps is cracked. Anywhere I adapt, big screen, relax, watch me, I'm max, I will tax. You niggas get whacked for fucking with my pack. Empire, I said respect that. Don't forget that I buy big shorts for a six pack. This shit you bustin', man, ain't got no get back. I'll also get back, that's big backs. Hit up from the back and rip my bitch tracks. Revenue I've been at, we got the mind of a master. I just didn't master yet. Make sure you the best bet. I'm 8-1, your brother's trash at best. Settle for less, never that. Like black, we're ready to clap. Fuck the years, we got the better set. Hidden peace, hidden beats, level that. Crush away, never measure that. I'm on the block, in the dirt, with the shovels that. I just buried the devil, nigga. Want some god shit? It's ready, nigga. Skinny ass fuck, but happy vigor. You fuck with me on my team. Heard you stone cold melting like ice cream. But too much you nodded. The dudes got pipe dreams. You spot a sucker plastic. I'm classic. How you still living up? It's magic. Recipe snip. Give every notion. Like what the fuck? Anything can happen. Anything can happen. Hey yo,
Cosmic.
baby, how about you ride with me? Get high as me, I mean get right with me, roll up to vibe with me. We can take off like stars in the night sky. Turn off all the lights and somehow shoot some shine bright. Tell me you love me, I need to hear it daily. No matter like I haven't heard it lately. Now when you say this, make sure you say it right. She won't say it nice, I have to play it tight. I never force it, yeah, she never force it. We all making memories, I we never force it, yeah. So much thanks, no stress, no days, no rest. Saying this, no man, she's so pressed. It's just so pressed, yeah. Tell me you love me, even if you felt like tell me for the last forever. I always keep making you laugh together.
She went from the concerts, sponsors. Yeah, we seen it on confident. We so confident, just look at our posture. Truly complete, we gotta look at our roster. Skinhead, ball ass, and we got some rosters. You know I love some singers, man, I love Johnny and Pasta. Dog, hurry up, filet me on some golden lobster. Less than a quiet taste, so I don't
Tommy Frank will make it better.
Corleone tango. Bang, bang, it's a mango. Tango. Yeah. Honor the Georgia. Bang, bang, it's a mango. Yeah. Honor the Georgia. Man, I never do the tango. Yeah. Honor the Georgia. That's not the Georgia. Oh, I'm loco. Red niggas loco. These red niggas coco. Spray me a movie. She love me, she sub me. Your bitch, she a groupie. 2 plates for the flip. 2 fifths for the grip. 2 stains as a body. 2 11 for the jokes. We're it up like I'm a crook. Y'all bitch niggas shook. All body worry. Y'all tell to the checks. I ain't gonna do those things. Bang, bang, it's a mango. Bang 11 to the tango. Yeah. Yeah. Go life. What's poppin'? What's cracking? Assalamu alaikum. Salam. Peace to everybody. This is Brooklyn MIB exclusive. Welcome. Man, it's O'Haden. We got some people in the studio today, man. We're going to do a hell of a motherfucking interview. We're going to have a hell of a time. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play some brand new BE drops, man. Like, it's going down, y'all. Yo, Mia, what up?
What's up, everybody? I'm Mia, Chief Executive Manager of Brooklyn Empire Entertainment, songwriter and artist.
Oh, shit.
Thank y'all for tuning in. I'm sure y'all gonna enjoy yourself. Y'all get to learn a little bit about me. Nice and quiet, but y'all get a little inside people.
We gonna know. So, you know how women talk. That means, like, act up and I'll blow your whole nose off as soon as you think something's true. That's how women talk. Yo, hey. One nigga A in the building, man. Yo, hey, man. Say what's up, hey.
Yo, world, now me, I'm all here, now me, we up, yeah, me, that.
Yo, I want to be exclusive. Yo, so I'm gonna tell you, this is a beautiful time that y'all can start sending y'all questions in now. Either, your questions for me. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot going on in hip hop. There's a lot going on in culture. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot in politics. We ain't got to do a lot. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no motherfucker. What that is?
Listen, we ain't doing politics.
We ain't doing no politics.
Y'all say that for madness.
No, don't say
We
that
don't
for me.
do politics.
I don't do politics neither. I just give it a rip. Don't ask me about Trump. That nigga don't know I exist. That nigga do not have a clue that I exist. I mean, for real. His type of world, my type of world is like an ant connected to a mountain. Let's be serious. I recognize status. A lot of niggas got to understand that. Sometimes they be like, why that nigga acting like that? Because he ain't on your status. You know what I'm saying? He said, yo, you know when I stopped explaining myself? I said, when? He said, when I made my first $100. Yo, that's my nigga J Love. Yo, he gave me a crazy joke. He used to be aggressive, not aggressive, but abrasive to people. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, why you always like that, son? They're like, I got love for you, nigga. He's like, fuck you expect. I'm like, why you act like that? He's like, this is, I realize. I gotta explain shit to nobody when I made my first $100. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh shit. I was like, all right, so imagine 100,000. They said, I'll be talking to a nigga like you. No. So basically what he's trying to tell me is that you're gonna only elevate as much as the people that you put yourself around. You understand? You only elevate. Like, I'm gonna give you an example real quick, right? Y'all can elaborate on it. Like, I was watching this shit, right? And they got these dudes running around. And they portray themselves one way. And when the females, give them the obvious brush off, they walk to a big ass Lamborghini. And the girl turns around and all of a sudden. So they expose these females, so they going in, or they going to women, yo, these are gold diggers. You Now, but I'm gonna tell you something, right? I'm gonna tell you something. I don't have no children, and that normally I know how disclaimer, right? Right. That was a disclaimer. But I don't have no children. But listen, that's what I'm saying. Now, if I had a daughter, right? I'm talking from a man. If I had a daughter, and one day, whatever the case may be, my daughter pulls up to the front of my house with her boyfriend, and he's driving a Ferrari. I'm like, yeah. Now you understand? You understand what I just said? It wasn't the fact that I'm looking for it, but I'm saying if she was feeling that's just something that she wanted, why is it a problem for her to always want greater? You want greater. You don't pick no scat man. You pick a official woman. You understand what I'm saying? So if you pick the better, but when she go for the better, you said she'll go there. This is a double standard. I mean, tell me something.
But just because he has a Lamborghini don't mean he's the better. Nine closed doors he could be smashing her face in. So that's material. I guess because I can't personally relate to that because I've never been the gold digging type. You know, I look at a person for who they are. And, you know, but yeah, it's good. I mean, don't get me wrong, a nigga need to bring something to the table.
Yes, but we gonna get into why I do that. See, that's coming up. What time? Up at 6:20. We're gonna get into some music. We're coming back at 6:30 with the interview with me and Ace. Ace is up in the building, Mag's up in the building. Your Ace, say something. He just said shots, you know what it is. Yo, man, what's good? Say something.
Good, let's hear some music.
I want
to hear some music.
Play that new shit we all in the air.
Oh, shit, new shit on the deck, y'all.
It's that time you see what the streets is waiting, you heard? Stop fucking with these niggas, man. Give the people what they want, you heard?
Say that. We're going to the new shit. Hey, yo. Yo, we got brand new, dog.
It's that fire for you.
Yo, man. Oh, God.
Year 2030.
From these problems. Usually speak from the streets to see in my house. We feel asleep. They know that we're around. Survival of the fittest. Yo, hey, yo, we mobbing. Niggas out of jobs. I'm a fishes and slobbing. OBT like everybody arguing. It's like everybody arguing. You see to the streets and they ain't got this noggin. It's real life. It ain't no fault to lie. Here's no more from the all these projects. Don't eat dog. You know, mind that's logic. I rock you in this game to my name, that's profit. A shot to the face, no pain, that's small shit. Through these years, I swear I'm gonna change this shit. My man's just sick on my enemies are saying, kid, everything on sight, whether the bus or the train, kid.
Oh my God, they so fine. Oh my God, they so fine. We niggas got shit you never heard before. What you don't believe it, pussy comes one more. No spell milk on my floor. Let me break it down to your ass just once more. Time, seconds, minutes, hours, so devoured. Hop the sun, backyard, farmers, see the flower. This ain't yours, bitch. It's ours. Oh my God. They so fine. Oh my God. They so fine.
We want it with Ayo, yeah, braving up the lineup to try to go first. Yeah, out of precaution, yeah, we sparking. Just know the first I hit you with, it's gon' hurt. That monkey bullshit won't work when you jump up in the ring. The doom. If these niggas animals, I'ma run the kingdom soon. You know what rap about my real life. Cause shit, if it ain't real, it ain't gon' feel right. You know the hood fuck with me publicly, they got love for me. Smoking the Dutch of weed. Yeah, you approach us, pull up to your yard, we think you hard. Man, I have them scattered like roaches. You don't know us, but we highly in demand. Too slow, we just moving too fast. Understand the chain of command. You need help all the time. The champ, you gotta be, I got a belt on the line. Let's go.
but they just don't get it. They in the same life, we're in the same bed, got the same ducks, bumping the same pigeons, stuck in the same books, creating our mission, busting the same gun. Chunks all brothers, lying in your face, probably planning on drilling. Finding the moms with a face so pitiful, it ain't no solution, we need a revolution. All my girls, see y'all close where the truth is. Everybody hungry, the whole to the movers. You better not own me, or your mama I'm hungry. I lost my mind and seen them get gruesome. I run out of time, my clowns is blue. You run out of lines, I can't see your pupils. As a baby wine, I snap your spine, a simple, a down in the head, popping like a pimple, a shot in the cheek, leave a ice, a dimple. We always on the violence, never on the silence.
We wasn't gonna start, attention, spiritual, yeah, attention, real shit, like lessons, the truth, this words up last week, ain't let me hard, that was expected, make sure we ain't never let me neglected, and make with the truth, I should respect it, I need his message, my daddy won't stop, my daddy won't stop, my daddy won't stop. My daddy won't stop. You put some more on us than we can bear, right?
Bro,
Yeah. You better believe it.
I'll do it, Mom.
I'm a believer.
I am too. How you doing, boo?
Said I got it, I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about it. Said I got it, I got this.
Yo, we got it.
I ain't worried about it. Said I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about it. Said I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about you. Not your handy about one. You must have mistaken me for one of them dumb. Now you say that you're leaving. I won't be alright. You better believe it. I can do that all by myself. Came into this world with no one else. So Bible, just be gone. Watch from afar while I carry on. Said I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about it. Said I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about it. Said I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about it. Said I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about you. You lied to my face, that ain't cool. Now I'ma eat you up for food. The first mistake I should have replaced. Now you put this same mistake. You wanna come back? Oh no way, you made your bed. Now you must lay. It's the price you pay.
Man, no change, I ain't saying that. I didn't mention the shame, man. Mention the game. We're gonna mention the brain. We're gonna mention the game. We're gonna mention the magazine. Mention the game. We're gonna change things. Then listen to the game. God digging the grave. Digging your face. Digging your face. Digging the flakes. Digging taking the chicks. They sick in the face. This ain't the place. I'm sending it. They send it great. Listen to the great. Let my brain break. Let my family friends. Let my family friends. Let my family friends.
Said I got it, I got this. I ain't worried about it. Said I got it. I got it. You got me some kind of way, any kind of way. I feel that way, you that way.
Well, I'm gonna pay my pennies on the slash. I was real hungry, so I got some bags. A woman is bony, there's no way. We don't let you down.
You got me some kind of way, any kind of way. I feel that way. You got me some kind of way, any kind of way, be a better way. It's gotta be a better way. I know it's gotta be a better way. You got me some kind of way. Feeling some kind of way.
You got me feeling some kind of way. One crime away, one slap away. Well, I'm gonna pay my pennies on the slaves. I'm real hungry, so I don't got some graves. A woman is pony, it's a new way. We lynch his daddy, new slave. The dip, the drip, the whip from them blades. The EP said, the girl from my ways. Everybody don't get it, the figure on blaze. Floor on ice, and they sick in life. Yeah, that's like a few years of Amori's life. The blood done died. This is part of the high. You burn every day, man. It's smart enough to call me. These dudes ain't got no dreams, man. I hate you for me. Yeah, they keep their having family on the beat. I guess we go black as a black hunter.
You got me feeling some kind of way, any kind of way, I feel that way. You got me feeling some kind of way, any kind of way, I feel that way. It's gotta be a better way. I know it's gotta be a better way. You got me feeling some kind of way. I feel some kind of way. Once you get it through your head, it's not about you, it's about us. Yeah, it takes two. Let's work together, don't be a fool. Boom, full moon, too soon. Turn in my zone. Yeah, I'm feeling some kind of way, but it ain't about nothing. You still my babe. Tomorrow's a new day, new way, new chance. Gotta be a better way. You got me feeling some kind of 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 way. I'm feeling some kind of way. I'm feeling some kind of way. You got me feeling some kind of way.
Emperial Bloodline. Yeah. 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 There's some kind of way. There's some kind of way. Yeah.
Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Yo, and before I go into it, because I want everybody to know, right? Like, you know, after a while, you know, doing music, when you're doing tours and music and you doing, you know, people can't be writing rhymes. And sometimes you're going to need ghostwriters. That happens. You know what I'm saying? The other niggas they just get addicted to it in the goal. I mean, literally. And we've seen this in the studio many a time. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like I'm you know, taking up on no. You got me for the some kind of way. Like, that's all her. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know, I was like, oh shit, that shit fire. That shit fire. We got it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you a crazy story, right? I'm gonna tell you a crazy story. We've been working on this track almost like 4 days. And I'm gonna tell you why. It wasn't because of me. Like, my internet was acting up crazy. You understand? I had to call niggas like, yo, I cancel your shit right now, give me my motherfucking money back. You know what I'm saying? But yo, they did their thing, man, and my shit got up. But we was working on this song for like 3 days. And I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about it, right? I was a little nervous. So I'm like, yo, you know what? I'm like, all right, yo, you got your shit. Yo, we came out here and said, she's like, yo, open the booth. On some goon shit. Now, usually people get nervous. You can see them like, all right, I'm ready. She's like, yo, open the booth. With a straight face, like she's ready to stab me if I wasn't going to do it, you heard? Or some goon shit, like she just put me over the booth. I said, oh, all right, that type of ballgame. Like, yeah, make it move. Right? So I went in, you ready to close open. Right? You know, turn my shit up. It was over. And she just went in. I was like, oh, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's few niggas who do that. You know what I'm saying? She do that. See, I'm one of the fastest writers in Brooklyn Empire. But that changed over the years.
He was.
That changed over the years, right? All right. So without further delay, man, We're gonna get into who made it. First of all, I think everybody wanna know, like, yo, where you came from? What's your background?
Well, I was born in Pontiac, Michigan. Um, I was in the D. Um, yeah, I was brought up. Yeah, I wasn't brought up, you know, in the hood or nothing. I was brought up in private schools. Um, and to be honest, music was not my first passion. Um, Everybody loves music. Of course, I was a little girl riding around. Every song come on, I'm singing it with it, and finding out 30 years later that I've been singing the wrong words.
That was some smooth shit.
But you know, everybody
like
loves
that.
music, but music, like I said, was not my first passion. I didn't grow up saying, "Oh, I want to be a rapper," or "I want to be a singer." None of that. I was actually a gymnast. I trained for the Olympics from age 3 to 17.
Yo, wait. Now, I know about the other thing.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Yeah, now I know you were doing gymnast, but you was doing something else. Because one day you kicked me and broke my calf. That's where you get that strength from.
That's my black belt in Taekwondo.
Now she a black belt in Taekwondo. Well, that's why you kicked me that hard, bro. That's abuse. Said it live.
Ladies, you know if I did, you deserved it, first of all. Anyways, I said I was a gymnast. That was my passion at the time, but life took me in some different directions. At the age of 17, I went into the Army. I did 10 years in the Army.
You did 10 years in the Army.
10 years in the Army. I'm a soldier
But
too.
you did infantry.
But
I know that. I mean, you kicking these heads off.
right. Anyways, okay. So I did 10 years in that. That's just a little bit of my background. You know, I got out and I'm in dentistry now. But music, I'm gonna be honest, I've always loved music. Like I said, I was that little girl singing all the songs, getting on everybody's nerves, trying to sing everything and not knowing the right words. But I can honestly say I didn't get really find my passion in music until I met Magnus, the Magnus O'Hagan. And a funny story, because when we first got together, we first moved down here before we got married and everything, you know, he would do music all the time. I got him a little microphone when he first moved to Florida. We started out in our bedroom. I got the microphone. I didn't know to get the stand and all that stuff. So we got it and we set it up on our bed on some pillows, a microphone, and put cardboard around the microphone.
I'm sorry. I had a phone.
I'm sorry. I mean,
I had a phone.
but I mean, thinking back, you know, he used to get on that thing and I'd be sitting over there doing my own thing, minding my business. Because I love music, but to be honest, I was never really into hard rap. I mean, I would listen to some of the female rappers, the Brat and all that, you know, and I could vibe with them, but like hardcore rap, it was just a bunch of words. So unless they had a real catchy hook to it, I honestly was not really into rap like that. So the fine Magnus O'Hagan, you know, when I met him, I got to know him. I'm not gonna say I was that fond of the music because there was a lot of hard rap at the time. But you know, you don't really have to know the words to Magnus's songs to really like them because it's that voice. That voice that gets you. So I listened to him, but I didn't really, you know, he wasn't Google over it. You know, I was more into R&B, laid back, you know, Mary J and stuff like that. But anyways, back to our little bedroom studio. So he was doing his own thing one day, and I'm minding my own business as I do. And I started humming. And I started humming something. The next thing I know, he turned it off and he come rushing me. I'm like, what the hell is wrong with you? What was that you was humming? What was that what you was humming? And I was like, what are you even talking about? He said, do it again. You're getting on track. And y'all, I promise you, he been Ike and Tina Turner ever since then. Some Ike and Tina Turner shit up in here. That's how I got started. You don't beat me though. Like I said, I got a black belt out.
Nah,
Fuck this whole shit up.
you beat me up.
But that's
You pulled
that's
me up.
but that's what gave me my passion. And like I said, I've always loved music, but to say I have a passion for it now, it took me getting down here and really listening to the words. Because I had never did that before. I was just like, okay, they just blah, 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 and then it's a catchy hook and I'm rocking to the hook. But when I started listening to what he was saying, and I was like, this is some real stories. And it made me interested. And now I listen to things with a whole different ear. You know, but yeah, that's how I got started. He T-bowed me into it. He told me I had to get on the track, and or he wasn't gonna shut up about it. So I got on the track, and I've been on the track ever since. And now, I mean, I'm loving it. I love it, and I hear music so different. So if you ever listen to some of these rappers, if you really take the time to really listen to what they're saying, some of them, not these mumble rappers now, but real lyricists, you would get so much more out of it. So much more out of music. Really listen to the words. And I'm not sure if I answered y'all's question, but hey.
All right, I got one question over here that says, what year y'all started? All right. Brooklyn Empire was officially born March of 2015. No, 2010. All right. Brooklyn Empire, the concept, the design, the mission statement, the concept for the whole Brooklyn Empire establishment was actually established March in 2010. All right. What is it? May of 2015, Brooklyn Empire got officially established with me and Nutsino. Me and Nutsino came together, and he was a total reluctant individual. He didn't want to do it. And they're both will tell you. I'm gonna play a song with me and Bart Ferguson. My. He said, man, it's broke the chains that took me out the cage. A lot of them didn't want to do it. So the answer to the questions up here. We had Madison Hayden, Nutsino, CJ. CJ had much more pressing issues. Bart Ferguson came, and then within 2 or 3 of those years, I had met Mia, and she didn't even know what type of talent she had. And this. You know what's crazy about people? I'm gonna tell you what's crazy about people, right? Sometimes what happens is that you can have a talent, right? You can have a gift, and so